Every year, approximately 1.5 million students sit for the IIT-JEE. These are smart, hardworking individuals who have spent years in classrooms. Yet when the results are announced, only a few thousand find their names on the selection list. Syllabus completion is common among these applicants. However, the selection pool is populated by those who prioritize the specific abilities required to apply that knowledge under pressure. We are going to build a physical environment that mirrors the habits of these top rankers. This is a setup designed to move you from simply consuming information to executing a specific framework. Before we begin, clear your workspace. You need your current study materials, a blank notebook, and past year questions within reach. By organizing your physical space and your approach to errors, you shift your daily routine from passive studying to a systematic preparation process. Take a look at your desk. If you have multiple textbooks for a single subject, you are likely encountering the same information in 3 different ways without mastering any of them. Collecting vast amounts of resources often leads to fragmentation. It creates a sense of familiarity with the material, but prevents the deep focus required to solve complex problems. Clear the surface of your desk right now. Keep exactly 1 primary textbook for each subject. All other reference materials should be moved out of sight. Reading through various math and physics books can feel productive, but it often replaces the actual work of solving problems. Without a single, focused source, your ability to handle difficult applications remains underdeveloped. Limiting your physical resources forces you to engage more deeply with the problems in front of you. This constraint is what builds the subject mastery required for the JEE. Open your blank notebook and divide a page into 4 columns. Label them concept gap, calculation slip, overconfidence, and time pressure. From this point forward, every error you make in a mock test must be categorized into one of these 4 sections. This method removes the frustration of a low score. By viewing a mistake as a specific data point rather than a personal failure, you can begin to address the actual cause of the error. The system operates on a clear rule. Repeating a mistake that has already been categorized is a sign that the feedback loop was not respected. This notebook transforms your mock tests into a series of actionable steps. It replaces emotional reactions with a clear path for continuous improvement. Effective preparation requires the ability to sustain focus for extended periods. Begin training yourself to work in deep study blocks of at least 30 to 45 minutes. During these blocks, move away from memorizing text. Practice translating concepts into dynamic mental movies. If you see a diagram of a block on an incline, visualize it in motion. Solving advanced IIT questions often depends on your ability to visualize physical realities, whether it is the force of friction or the interaction of specific molecules in a reaction. It is normal to feel tired when you first start this. Developing the mental endurance to visualize complex systems takes time and consistent practice. The combination of increased sitting power and active visualization is what allows you to move beyond surface-level knowledge into actual comprehension. Set a fixed schedule for your study blocks and mock tests. This routine must be followed regardless of how you feel on any given day. When you look at 6 to 7 years of past questions, you begin to see patterns. While the questions change, the underlying logic and the traps used by the examiners often remain the same. These core storylines are simply presented in new ways each year. Recognizing these recurring themes makes the exam more predictable. JEE preparation is rarely exciting. It is a cycle of study slots, revision loops, and mock test cycles performed with quiet repetition. Consistency removes the uncertainty of mood swings. By repeating this process daily, you systematically break down the complexity of the exam. Look at the setup you have built: the cleared desk, the structured mistake tracker, and the daily schedule. As you follow this system, you will generate a tangible record of your growth. Your mock test scores will provide the evidence of your progress. On the day of the exam, your confidence will rely on this physical track record. It is built on the reality of having survived low phases and consistently following a fixed system. Success in the JEE comes from this daily execution. Commit to your target IIT in the comments below, and then begin the work.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Subscribe to AI Skills Learn for more awesome content. And don't forget to like and share this video.